This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Little Caesars, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Max Home, the ICC Wesley Foundation, Samstown Market in Manatee, BankOkolona, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and from donations to the Sports Information Department Indian Club from viewers like you. And welcome back to the pregame show as we step inside Coach's Corner, brought to you by BankOkolona. Being joined by Coach Travis Macon. And Coach, 1-0 in the season, always a great place to be.
Oh yeah, it always feels good when you can come in at the beginning of the week and you're 1-0.
Well, let's look back at last week. Hines didn't know if we were going to get started on time. Mother Nature was acting a little crazy, but kicked off at 6:30, got things going good, and eventually came away with that 10-7 win.
Oh yeah, it was a hard-fought game. Two really good football teams going at it with each other, and like you said, I'm just glad we came out on top.
What were some guys that maybe did a little bit better than you thought they would? You know, I know, of course, first game of the year, always going to have those jitters, but just talk about some guys that kind of stood out in your eyes.
On the defensive side of the ball, Arrell Gray, he really stepped up for us. We asked him to move to a new position about 2 days before the game, and he ended up going out there having 9 tackles, I think 2 sacks, and a lot of pressure. So to see him do that, he was one of the guys that caught my eye the most. On the offensive side of the ball, Ty Davis, and I know I keep bringing up his name, but he went out there and threw over 200 yards, no interceptions, so he didn't try to force any of the throws, and he managed the game very well.
And, of course, your kicker did a good job. Burciaga missed that first kick, but came back, nailed it when it mattered the most. So you got to like the guts of that kid as well.
I do. As a true freshman, he had his head down after the first one, but he had to, block it out. And he came back, and when we needed the points the most, he hit a really big one that ended up winning the game for us.
Well, you talk about block it out. Unfortunately, you don't get to celebrate and win very long in this league because as soon as you win one, you got another tough one coming up, and that's going to be the case Thursday night here. We got Pearl River coming to town, and, man, Pearl River shocked the world. Got a big win down at Northwest over the number 7 team in the country. What do you know about Pearl River?
Defensive line, they're really good. They got a couple of guys just like Hines. They got about 3 or 4 guys that's got Division I offers. Offensively, they got a new offensive coordinator, and he has changed the offense up a little bit. I went against him before, so I know he's going to try to spread it out, and he's going to try to get us in space. So the biggest thing is, do what we do best and make sure we tackle well, and on the offense side of the ball, manage the clock and score points.
Well, I know one big thing is being home. That's going to be a big advantage as well. Of course, we hope the weather is good for us, but want that crowd to come out. Just talk about that home atmosphere and the advantage it gives you here at ICC. I'm excited about the home crowd. We're going to need everybody. Hopefully the weather is going to keep pushing it on out of here, but even if it's raining, I hope the crowd come out, because when those guys see the band out there playing and then you look in the stands and see everybody, it gives them a really good feeling. So, when they come out ready to play Thursday, I hope everybody's out there to come support these guys. Well, Coach, we always ask you your keys to victory, and you kind of touched on those already. But what's it going to take for the Indians to come away and move to 2-0 in the year?
On the offense side of the ball, not turning the ball over, and we missed a couple of touchdown passes. We're going to capitalize on big plays. We want to make sure we score on our big plays. On the defense side of the ball, we want to create turnovers and keep that quarterback in the pocket.
Well, Coach, anything else you'd like to add before we cut you loose?
I look forward to seeing everybody for the home opener, and I want to pack the house. So come help us pack the house, and let's bring home the W.
We'll be back more of the pregame show right after this.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.